Hey, 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 hey. How are you guys doing? Give me a second, of course, to double check to make sure that I am live everywhere that I want to be live. So as you guys are coming into the room, say hi, hello, hey, all that awesome stuff so that I can see who's joining me. Those of you, if you are new to me, welcome to my world. My name is Beverly Wathour, and I am a business strategist specifically for Christian female coaches who want to create more income and more impact without compromising their Christian values. I'm also a TV and radio show host, so we film and record the TV and radio show here in Atlanta, GA. Now, of course, those of you that are watching the replay, type in hashtag replay, leave your questions, your comments, all that awesome stuff so that I can get back to you guys as well. And so I wanted to do this live as we are coming up on, we're a little bit halfway through the month of April. So we have 2 weeks left in the month of April. And so I just want to talk to you guys just a little bit about how you can actually sign some coaching clients this week if you want to. And so, of course, I put that caveat on there if you want to do so. And so, you guys, there's three things that you really and truly want to keep in mind, and actually four. I'm gonna back it up before. Hey, Takima, how are you? And so, you guys, first and foremost, in order for you to sign coaching clients this week, first and foremost, mindset wise, like your mindset has to be set. Okay, yeah, okay, guy, I know that I can sign, coaching clients this week. Like, period. Once again, having that faith, believing that you can do it, that type of thing. Hey, 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 you guys, hey, hey, hey. And so, like I said, first of all, it's going to be your mindset. First of all, is you standing in that faith and that confidence, having that conversation with God. Okay, God, look, this is what we're doing. So this week we're looking, this is how much revenue we're looking to generate this week. That would be X number of clients or whatever it may be. And so first that belief that you can do it, that it will be done, that type of thing. I love that, Tish. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. So once again, like I said, you have that conversation, you have that conversation with God. If you haven't had it this week, hey, once you get off this live, go ahead and have that conversation. Okay, God, look, let's go ahead and prep and plan for this upcoming week. What is it that you have for me? That type of thing. So once again, shifting into that mindset, having that faith, believing that you can actually do it. That's one. Two, of course, you guys, you have to have something to offer. So look at it. What is it that you're wanting to offer people this week? And so I talked to my clients about the fact that you can legit have an offer that I call out loud. So it's an offer that you have out there in public. So whether or not it's something that you have out there on your social media pages, you emailed your list about, you talked about it in your blogs, your live streams, so on and so forth. Like, you can have that offer that you're out there communicating to the world. You can also have something that you have on the background where you're actually having communications with people behind the scenes. And so I'll talk about those two offers and what that can look like, because I am not a fan of promoting more than one thing at a time, but I'm going to talk about this particular strategy that I'm referring to and how you can implement it and how you can do it effectively when you're technically promoting two things at a time, where in the essence of it, it's only one thing that the people in public see, and then the people that you're having conversations with behind the scenes, you may be having a different conversation with them about this other offer. Okay, so once again, this offer that's out loud, once again, that is the offer that once again you're trying to get filled. And that's the one where I say usually, give yourself at least 6 to 8 weeks to get a program filled. Like, I'm like 6 weeks is on the low end type of thing. And my thing is, especially if you don't have an active and engaged audience, you want to give yourself more time. I'm always talking to my clients about this fact that some of them are like, hey, babe, I'm gonna launch this program. I'm gonna do this in 2 weeks. A program they've never sold before. This program, this price point is at $2,500, $5,000, $10,000, that type of thing. Oh, I forgot to say that. Go ahead, Tish. Thank you, Tish. Yeah, Tish is telling you guys, make sure you have your paper and pencil. Sorry. I forgot to say that. And so, you guys, like I said, so that's that offer that you have out there. Once again, that's the one that you're trying to get filled. You're trying to get people into that particular program. So that is one that you legit want to promote. And my thing is, if you want to enroll people every day, you know what? Promote it every day. Period. Promote it every day. And so once again, that is where you go and you're talking about that offer. You're promoting it every day. Sometimes it's multiple times a day. And when I say multiple times a day, it's not, every hour on the hour you have a post where it says, buy my stuff, buy my stuff, buy my stuff, buy my stuff. That's not what I'm talking about. But when I say you may be promoting it multiple times, you may have one post on there where it's a flat out promo post. And in that post, you're identifying a particular pain point for your people. You're talking about how this offers a solution to that pain point, and then letting them know what they need to do in order for them to get enrolled. So whether or not it's click a link, whether or not they need to message you, schedule a call, whatever they may need to do. So you want to make sure that, that is a pure promo post, right? There are other ways for you to promo, and it's not saying, hey, I see you struggling with this. This is how my program is the solution, and this is what you need to do next to actually enroll. Sometimes a testimonial post, not sometimes, a testimonial post is a promo post. So you may have where you spotlight a client. And so once again, I like to tell my clients that when you do that testimonial post, walk people through the journey. So where did they start with you? What was something that you guys worked on? So that people can see themselves in that person that you're talking about. So, have that testimonial. And once again, like I said, talk about their journey. Well, Bev, we're still working together. That's why, if you notice what I just said, I said, talk about where they were and then talk about what you guys worked on together, even if you're currently working with that client. And then if you're finished with that client, then you can then talk about what the end results are. But you don't have to be completely done working with the client before you can share their testimonials. And so I tell people this all the time. It doesn't matter, because people are like, well, Bev, what I tell the people about is so sensitive and they don't want, it doesn't matter. I didn't say to go out there and give their name and social security number. If you notice, 99% of my testimonials that are on my social media pages, they don't have anyone's name on there. Because sometimes my clients are like, Bev, I don't want people to know that I just closed $10,000 if I don't want my people to know. And I get it. So once again, like, you don't have to have someone's name there in order for you to share that testimonial. Like, you don't. So once again, a testimonial is another way of you promoting, but it's allowing for you to spotlight that person, talk about their journey, and so people can see how you actually work with your people. That type of thing. So that is a promo post. That's a type of promo post. Another type of promo post that people don't think about is a post where you're talking about, it's a behind the scenes type of thing. So you could be saying, so either you're preparing for a course. So once again, having that behind the scenes of what it looks like for you to prepare for a course, and just letting people know, oh my gosh, I'm super excited about my, I'll use myself as an example, I'm super excited about my 10K intensive. We get started on Tuesday. Once again, people are looking like, oh, okay, wait a minute, let me reach out and see what she's talking about. Let me see. And even in that description, when you're talking about your 10K program, put a little bit, you can talk about one facet of that program and what it is that you guys are going to talk about. And then once again, people are going to look, okay, wait a minute, is this something like, wait a minute, Beth, reach out. Hey, is this something, can I still enroll? That type of thing. So once again, it's still you promoting, but it looks different. It's not just a, hey, buy my stuff, buy my stuff, buy my stuff type of thing. Or once again, another way that you can do this is if you just finished up with, a session that you have with someone. The same thing. You could do a post. Oh my gosh, I just had this absolutely amazing coaching session. A session with my coaching client. This was one thing that, one light bulb moment that she experienced, that type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, once again, you're promoting, but you're not promoting per se with the buy my stuff, buy my stuff, buy my stuff, buy my stuff. So once again, that is a way for you to promote, like I said, multiple times in a day. But once again, it doesn't necessarily look like a buy my stuff, buy my stuff, buy my stuff. That's what I mean when I say you can promote multiple times a day type of thing. So once again, not being afraid to talk to people about who it is that you support, how you support them, the types of results that they've gotten, that type of thing. Like, once again, do not be afraid to do that. So that's what I mean when I say that's content that you can have, out on your social media, your email list, so on and so forth. Now, the behind the scenes conversation. This is when, with the behind the scenes, and it's usually with people that you've already had some type of interaction and engagement with. And so with this person or with these people, it could have been people that you've done sales calls with about a particular program. They didn't necessarily move forward. Maybe the price was actually the issue, and so they didn't move forward. So you might have this other offer where you're just having a conversation with some people behind the scenes. So whether or not it's Messenger, whether or not you actually pick up the phone and actually have a conversation with them, or email, not the email through your email list that you blast out to everybody, but an email where you actually go into your regular email and have this conversation with them, that type of thing. And just let them know, hey, I have this program and I think you would be an amazing fit for this program. And this is why I think you would be a good fit for it. So once again, this is conversations that you're having with people behind the scenes. And you guys, sorry, I got my window open and they're pulling up next door, so you might hear some noise in the background. So let them know, this is the program that I have. I want you in. This is the reason why. If it's only a certain number of people that you're taking in, let them know, hey, I'm only opening this up to 5 people. That type of thing. And so that's what I mean when I say have conversations with people behind the scenes. So it doesn't have to be anything long or drawn out and elaborate type of thing, but it allows for you to promote two different things at the same time. That's what I'm referring to when I say that type of thing. So look at what it is that you have to offer. You want to make sure that you have an offer that is solving your ideal client's problem. It has to be a right now problem, not something that they're going to want to do in December. No, it's a right now problem that they have. And this particular program and this particular offer that you have will help them to solve that problem. So that's what I'm saying. So you have to make sure that you have an offer. Another thing you need to make sure you have, of course, are leads. So once again, if you're looking to sign clients this week, you have to have an offer. Okay, you have to have leads. Okay, and I'm going to talk to two different groups of people right here. Those of you that do have some leads there, and some of you like, Bev, I don't even know what you're talking about. I'm going to talk to two different groups of people, okay? So those of you that do have leads. So Bev, how do I know if I have leads? Once again, if you're on social media and you have people that are connected to you, more than likely there's some leads there. If you have your own group, so whether or not it's a Facebook group, whether or not it's a group on LinkedIn, they have Facebook groups there. If you have an email list, there's some leads there. So you guys, a lot of us, we have leads, people who were prior clients of yours, people who did sales calls with you, but they did not move forward. Those are all sources of leads. And so once again, a lot of times we think we don't have them and you actually do. And so if you have those groups of leads, so once again, this is the people that, like I said, they're connected to you in some capacity. And so what you want to do, you want to make sure that with those people, you're having conversations with those people. Now, some of them are warm or hot leads, just depending upon, how you've been connected with them. Have that conversation with them to see. And that's the part. This is the part where people kind of fall down when it comes to this lead generation, because that means you actually have to have conversations with people. And that is something that makes people uncomfortable. So for some of you guys, you legit need to start following up, period. There are people that you have left hanging because one, either you were afraid to have that conversation, you were afraid to ask for the sale. So your thing was like, I'm just going to leave them over there, just hanging in Messenger or on that post that they responded back to 2 weeks ago. And I never said anything back to them, or an email that they responded back to me about. And you just left them there because you were afraid to ask for the sale. You were afraid to talk about money. Like, let's be honest. Let's be honest about it. Okay. And so the thing is, go ahead and pick that conversation up with them this week. Why not? Go back and follow back up with them and continue that conversation, or start that conversation wherever you were in that process. I'm telling you guys, they're there. They're there. They're there. Thank you, Tish. That's the part. We have to open our mouths. And so if you're in my Facebook group, you saw my devotional that I shared from, actually it was my devotional from yesterday, and I could not shake that devotional for nothing. I'm like, okay, guys, look, here we are the next day. And I read another devotional, and this one is still resonating with me. Oh, yeah. And so let me read that devotional. Give me a second. For those of you that are not a part of the Facebook group. And so with that devotional, it was talking about, hold on. Here we go. So this was out of my Joyce Meyer's The Confident Woman devotional. So it was Exodus 4, and actually I want to drop down to Exodus 4:12. So in the devotional I put in the group, it was 4:10 through 12. But I want to pop down to Exodus 4:12, where God was talking to Moses, and he said, now, therefore, and this is when Moses was talking about, hey, he don't have the words, he's not eloquent, so on and so forth. But then on verse 12, so 4:12, it says, now, therefore, go, and I will be with your mouth and will teach you what you shall say. Let's say that again. Exodus 4:12. Now, therefore, go, and I will be with you, and I will be with your mouth and will teach you what to say, what you shall say. Some of you guys, you make this thing too hard and you overthink it. God, give me the words to say to this person. Do we not trust the scripture? What scripture said, the guy said, go, I will be with you. I will give you the words to put into your mouth. Ask God for the words to put in your mouth and watch what happens. So don't overthink this thing. Ask him for the words to say. And then whatever pops into your spirit, go with it. Trust it. Well, Ben, stop. Stop with the what ifs and in the excuses. Although you said they're reasons, they're excuses. Just open your mouth. Let me put this up on the screen one more time, just in case you missed one. Start talking. You guys just start talking to people. I'm telling you, yes, 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 yes. Tish said, and my pastor talked about that today, how we women should be walking in our power and courage, speaking what God says, and that thing right there. And I'm just sitting here like, come on, you guys, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. So you guys, like I said, those of you that have people that are currently in your community, and one thing that I talk to my clients about, people that are connected to you on social media and they're not your friends and family. Why? What you want? What you want? Like, I'm in this space and place right now. I'm like, okay, what do you want? Like, why exactly did you connect with me? Once again, you're not friends, family. You're not someone that I met through, So what do you want? You're a complete and total stranger to me. So I want to know why you're in my world. I'm not trying to be rude, but I want to know why you're in my world. Is there something that I can support you with? That type of thing. I won't know unless I ask questions. The same thing, if you have some type of group, Facebook group or LinkedIn group, why are they there? What is it that you want? That type of thing. Like, ask the people and see what they ask and see what they want. They're there for a reason. Ask them and see what that reason is. That type of thing. Okay. And then those of you that are like, well, babe, I don't have anybody connected with you. Yeah, it's not true, but I'm gonna let you have that. Then once again, you guys, you use your content that you put out there. So start having those conversations with people via your content. So if you have not been consistent, and this is the thing that makes me chuckle. I didn't really mean to chuckle, but you guys, right now, we can leverage social media for free. And when I say for free, we don't have to pay money. Now, you do have to exchange your time and your energy. You do have to give your time and your energy. But my thing is, right now, you can leverage social media for free. How are you leveraging your social media for your business? How are you using it? How are you using social media for your business? Well, Bev, I just use it mainly for my friends and family. Do you know how much money you're literally leaving on the table right now? Do you know how much money you're leaving on the table? I tell people all the time, those people that really need to connect with me, they got my number. They got my email. They'll be able to connect with me. My social media is for this is like my business card. Now, do I have friends and family that are connected with me on social media? Yes. But do I have the mindset, well, I don't want to make I don't want my friends and family to always see this stuff. I don't want people who are not, you know what? They have a couple of options. They have a couple of options. They can mute me. They can unfriend me and pick up the phone and call if they want to have a conversation. Oh, well, they don't have my number. Well, hey, you guys, I'm telling you, you are overthinking this thing. My thing is, why not leverage your social media pages, whatever platform you're on, to have conversations with your ideal clients? I'm just asking. We have to shift our thinking. And I remember when I initially came into this online space, that was my thought. My thought was, oh my goodness, you know what? Hey, this for my friends and my family. This for my friends and family. But I had to shift that thought process very quickly. I had to shift it real quick. And so you guys, like I said, leverage those platforms that your people are on. Have those conversations with them every single day. Let them see the different parts of you, because this is one thing that I talk to my clients about. There are so many different parts to you. You're not just a coach. You're not just a strategist. You're not just a consultant. Let them know the different parts to you and who you are and how you operate. Now, of course, I always say, whatever pieces you want people to know about you, like you do know whatever you put out there on the World Wide Web, it stays forever and ever. So whatever parts you are comfortable with people knowing about you, be comfortable and be confident with that part there. And so this is the thing. Some of you guys, if you don't have a dedicated sales team, you are your sales team. If you do not have a dedicated marketing team, you are your marketing team. So how else do you think you're going to be able to attract clients? My coach, she said something yesterday that I say all the time. Some of us think, hey, if I just post something on social media, they're going to come. I had someone that did my my TV show. And she was like, people have that mentality. If I post it, they will come. Clients just going to fall out of the sky. You guys, that's not how it works. Now, once again, will God bring people to you? Yes. Yes, he will. Yes, yes, yes. We know the God that we serve. But you guys, remember what I always say, that analogy that I always use. When Jesus was walking on this earth, were there people that came to him to hear him speak? Yes. So once again, but didn't Jesus also go out to the people as well? Didn't Jesus also go out to the people? Jesus just didn't stay in one place and say, well, hey, I'm Jesus. Shoot, they gonna have to come to me. I'm Jesus. God, come on, Father, go ahead, just bring them to me. Jesus didn't do that. So if Jesus had to go out and take his message of the good news out to the people, why do we feel like we don't have to do the same? If Jesus had to go out and have conversations with people, he had one-on-one conversations, he's had conversations with people in the group. Why do we feel like we wouldn't have to do the same thing? You guys, you have to shift your thinking. So that's what I'm saying. Use your content to have conversations with people, but then also, just like Jesus went into the houses, for you, some of you guys, the house is you going inside their messenger. That's you going into their house. Go in the messenger and have a conversation with them. Like I said, send them an email, respond back to the email that's sent in there. Somebody started a conversation with you, but then they did not finish it. Go pick that conversation back up. I have people on my list for tomorrow that, hey, we started a conversation. You didn't respond back. Oh, we're going to finish this conversation up. I'm going to get either a yes or a no from you. I'm going to get a yes or a no. I'm just saying, Tish. I'm just saying. He did not just sit in the house like this, rocking back and forth, just waiting. Talking about, okay, God, go ahead and bring them on in here. Come on, God, bring the people. God, bring the people. I'm just saying. So you guys, you have to have that place where you're able to draw in those leads. So like I said, your content that you put out there on social media, of course, if you have some type of freebie. So when we say a freebie, like some type of download, your sales calls are freebies. This is actually a freebie where I'm on here giving you guys information, giving you value. This is a freebie. So you want to have a way, I encourage you, if you're freebie though, a way for you to capture the email address, that type of thing, so that you have them on your email list. So once again, look for different ways. If you have a Facebook group, then my Facebook group, it ain't nobody in here. So what have you been doing to market your Facebook group? Because you are your marketing team right now. You are the marketing department. What are you doing? When was the last time you promoted that out on your personal page or on your business page or over there on LinkedIn or over there on Instagram? When you're over there in Clubhouse, if you tweet. I'm just asking, when was the last time you promoted your group? Get your people into your Facebook group. When was the last time you promoted your freebie where someone could put in their name and email, and now they're on your email list? You guys, some of you, once again, you think if you post it, they will come. And it's a two-way street. It is your content. So you have conversations with them via your content, and then you literally have conversations with people, whether you're in Messenger or email or phone or whatever it is. So you want to make sure that you're always generating those fresh leads. And then, of course, as you're bringing people in through your content, through your conversations, and you're having a conversation with them and you're asking them questions to kind of see where they are, if you feel like they are a good fit, make the offer to something that is paid. You cannot complain and say you're not signing clients. You cannot complain and say you're not hitting your monthly revenue goal or your weekly revenue goal if you're not making offers for your paid program. Like, that's the part that literally blows my mind. So if I had that little emoji with the head blowing, I would. I wish I could put that over my face right now. Some of you guys, I'm like, what paid offer did you promote this week? How many people did you ask? Like, literally, like, come out of your mouth or either type, hey, are you interested in this? Hey, let's hop on a call. Hey, or you've had that conversation with them. And then you're like, well, hey, I really feel like this would be a good fit. This is why, this is what the investment is. Are you ready to make the next step? Like, how many people did you say that to last week or type that to? How many people do you plan on having that conversation with this week? I'm just asking. I told one of the young ladies who signed up for the next round of my 10K intensive, I'm like, oh, one of the first challenges that we're doing is for you to get your investment back. That's one of the first challenges we're going to do. Okay, what are we going to do to get this $1,500 back? I'm just asking. You guys, I'm telling you, you have to open your mouth and ask for the sale. Once again, when we were talking about leads, you are the marketing department. We're talking about sales. You are your sales department. So what are you doing? What you doing when it comes to your sales? What are you doing? How many sales did you ask for last week? How many people did you legit ask them, hey, do you want to do this? Do you want this? This part right here. What's the next step? Hey, like I said, there are people, once again, I've had open-ended conversations. Oh, starting tomorrow, we're going back and closing those conversations. They will either give me a yes, I'm moving forward, or no, babe, I'm not moving forward. And some of you guys, that whole being in limbo of people, oh, I need to think about it, that type of thing. Like for you, that allows you to get off the hook. Like, oh goodness, okay. Oh, gracious, listen. Okay, they didn't say no. They didn't say that was a no. And they didn't say yes, it's a no. Get that firm yes, even if it's no, I can't do it right now. That's look, okay, well, at least I know, hey, okay, cool. Have an amazing rest of your day. And you move to the next person. That type of thing. But you guys, you have to, every day this week, I challenge all of you guys that are watching this live and on the replay, every single day this week, ask somebody for the sale. Every single day. And so, like I said, go back to that when I was talking about the leads and stuff like that, because some of you guys may have just hopped on, like, Bev, who am I asking? I'm just going to randomly ask. And like I said, sometimes that ask is in your post. Sometimes that ask is in your email. I'm just saying. So you guys, that's all that I have. Once again, if you want to sign clients this week, 4 things: your mindset, what's the offer, your leads, and your sales. Once again, if you've been having conversations with your people, I feel an urge to go back to this point here. If you've been having a conversation with people and they have not moved forward, first of all, you should know the reason why. Like it shouldn't just be, you should know the reason why they didn't move forward. If they said they weren't ready for this right now, I don't have the funds right now, I don't feel like this is a good fit for me right now. Like that is amazing market research for you. Is there something else that you can offer them? Is there something else? As you've had that conversation with them, as they've had that conversation with you, is there something else you can offer them? I'm just asking. All right, Tish. Don't make me look here now. Y'all saw this, right? I want to leave this on the screen for a second so y'all can see this right here. I'm going to leave this on the screen for a few more seconds. So, Tish, this is on Facebook. This is on LinkedIn. This is on Periscope. And this is on YouTube. Your comment right now. We're going to follow up with Tish. But you guys, this goes for all of you guys. I want you every single day to ask for the sale every single day. And then once again, not just in your content, that's one part. So yes, you have those posts out there, the emails that go to your list, but even asking people, having conversations with people that are connected with you. Ask them some questions first. See what's going on with them first. Yeah, Nancy, that's the part. So Nancy, what we want to do, you guys, and those of you, and I always ask people, if you feel a resistance when it comes to the asking, especially when it comes to asking for the sale, my thing is, what's causing that resistance? What's to the root of that resistance? Is it because that you don't feel like the offer is going to help them solve their problem? Is there resistance there because you don't want to hear them say no? Like, what is that resistance there? Because, we want to get to the root of what that fear, because that's what it is fear. What's the fear there? Because once again, okay, we need to have a conversation with the Holy Spirit. Okay, Holy Spirit, what's going on? What is the root of this? What's the cause of this? Why am I afraid to be rejected? Or why am I afraid to hear someone say no? Or why am I afraid, do I not actually feel like this program or this offer will solve their problem? Get to the root of what that fear is, that type of thing. So yeah, Tish, you can't hide no more. You were legit on blast. And so you guys remember, I remember that prayer productivity day that we had. And was it Tessa that said, so I forgot who said it. But once again, that fear of rejection, where's that stemming from? Because my thing is, the only person I should be worried about rejecting me is Jesus. And he didn't reject me. Like, he died on the cross for me. You see what I'm saying? So that would be the only person I would be afraid, have to worry about being rejected by. And since I know that I'm not rejected by him, you see what I'm saying? So all that other fear, rejection and stuff like that, I don't have to worry about anybody else rejecting me because I've been accepted by the one that matters, period. All the other people, all the other stuff, especially when you're operating in what it is that you feel like God is calling you to do. And so once again, even with that fear of rejection or that resistance, I still go back to Jesus. There were people who rejected Jesus, but he still kept going. He didn't just say, you know what? Okay, God, look here. I'm done. Your people, they get on my nerves. Look here. No, he kept going in spite of the rejection. Rejected all the way up to the point of the cross, and he died for us for that. He kept going. He kept going because he knew what he was purposed to do. He knew that he was here for something bigger than him, bigger than that rejection. He was here for something bigger than that. Even to the very end when he was up there, look, sweating blood. And he still went forward and said, okay, not my will, but your will be done. And it's the same thing as you're having conversations with these people. If you feel like these are the people and that this program is, or this offer is for them, then that's what you want to keep in mind. Remember, always check your heart, check your intentions of what it is that you're doing and why. Have conversations with people, ask people questions and stuff like that to ensure that that program or that offer is a fit. And then if you feel like it is, have that conversation with them. Have that conversation with them. This part right here, Diane, she said, I understand that it's important to ask questions and get to know people before asking for the sale. Just because someone appears to be an ideal client doesn't mean that they are. And sometimes, Diane, they may be in your target market. So for instance, they may be, for me, my target audience, my target market are female coaches. But every female coach is not my ideal client. So I'm niched down to Christian female coaches. And even all Christian female coaches are not my ideal clients. You see what I'm saying? So exactly what Diane said. So that's why that's the importance, and why I'm always telling you guys, ask people questions first before you offer them something. See what it is that where they are in their life, their business, their relationship, their health, however it is that you support your people. That type of thing. Perfect. So you guys, that's all that I have. So once again, you guys, we already have Tish. So y'all, Diane, did you see this? I don't know if you were in here when Tish made this comment, but I put Tish on blast today. She was the only one. She was the only one to type this out loud. The rest of you guys are Bill, put me on blast. I ain't gonna do it. So Diane, the rest of you guys, once again, Tish said every single day this week she's gonna ask for the sale. So I told her she's on Facebook, she's on LinkedIn, she's on YouTube, and she's on Periscope right now. So, but I love it, you guys. I'm telling you, that mindset. Making sure that you have an offer out there that people can invest in, making sure that you have your lead generation strategy, and then once again, also making sure you're asking for the sale. You had conversations with people and you feel like they would be a good fit, ask them for the sale. Okay? All right, you guys, that's all that I have. Okay? I'm done. You guys, once again, if you have any specific questions for me and how I may be able to support you, please feel free to reach out to me. We can have a conversation in Messenger. If I'm not a good fit, then I can definitely refer you. I have tons of other coaches that I'm connected with. I can refer you if I'm not a good fit, that type of thing. You guys are so welcome. You guys, thank you so much for hopping on here and joining me on this. It's a beautiful day here in Atlanta. So thank you guys so much for joining me here in Atlanta, joining me here on this live. You guys, I pray you have an absolutely amazing rest of your day. Once again, if you have specific questions for me, please feel free to reach out and ask me any questions that you may have. You guys, thank you so much for joining me. You guys, thank you. And I'll see you on the other side of this live. Take care. Take care. Take care.